Hello my friends, my name is WeeAddy and welcome back to Sonic Mania Plus. We are in the final stretch here. We only have 2 more stages to go. Metallic Madness, and this one is not the one that flings me in the air, I do apologize. We have Metallic Madness and we have Titanic Monarch. Sorry, I completely forgot what it was. But anyway, in today's episode, I do have a little topic that I'd like to please bounce. Thank you. I do have a topic I'd like to discuss because today is August 8th. And you know by the title, and it means that this video is going to be somewhat dated by the time that you watch this, maybe a little bit later on, but maybe it'll be nice for you to look back on. Smash Bros. Ultimate. The game has not come out at the time of recording, it is still very much in development, and they just had their second ever direct, and I just want to talk about that for this episode because, oh boy, I am so hyped. So, they revealed 5 new characters, okay? So, I'm using new characters in terms of just any new playable fighter, whether they are regular or Echo Fighter. And, yeah, we got, so spoilers if you're watching this, like, around, like, the time of upload and you don't want to know anything about the game before it comes out, or you didn't watch the direct, skip ahead now, or just skip this episode, unless this is the finale, in which case I'm sorry, but, yeah, so 3, 2, 1... They revealed Simon Belmont is gonna be in Smash. Then they revealed that, who's it? It's like Archer Belmont or something like that there. I don't know, I don't play Castlevania. I never really had the chance to, and I don't really want to now as an adult. But yes, 2 Castlevania reps. That is so promising, for lack of a better word, right? I don't care about Castlevania. I'm glad for the Castlevania fans that they get this rep. And it was kind of like leaked that he would be a fighter in many different ways, but I'm still sort of surprised that it happened at all. That said, you know, more fighters are more fighters, and he doesn't look actually that bad to play. I thought it was going to be like quite like a weird character to play, but he looks quite good. I'm quite excited to try him out, him and his Echo Fighter. But what's interesting is the fact that he got an Echo Fighter at all. So, up until this point, the only Echo Fighters we had were... Hello, Fly? Whoa, I don't know if you guys saw that. The only Echo Fighters we had were Daisy, Lucina, and Dark Pit. And we obviously have, like, semi-clones like Dr. Mario and stuff like that there, but they apparently don't count and stuff. But, yeah, like, no one thought that... well, no one was sure whether or not third-party characters would get Echo Fighters or not, or... if you'd even get more than one person of the same franchise, or more than one character from the same franchise. So for the case of what we're playing here, you probably won't see Sonic and Tails or Sonic and Shadow. That's what people thought. But this kind of throws that out of the window because Castlevania gets 2 reps immediately. So that opens the door that not only can pretty much anyone get in this game now at this point, because we kind of already knew that since like Ridley made it in after being too big, amongst like all the other things that have happening, which every fighter getting back and Snake being back. Yeah, we already kind of knew that like anything is on the table now, but now that we've had 2 Castlevania reps, it's like even third parties have everything on the table for them. They could be anything they want right now. So I am 100% convinced that Shadow the Hedgehog is going to be at least an Echo Fighter, and if not an Echo, then a brand new fighter. Hell, I would even be willing to risk that maybe Tails will be a new fighter while Shadow is an Echo, since, you know, in my mind, Shadow being an Echo makes sense because he originated in Sonic Adventure 2, where his entire moveset was primarily the same as Sonic's. So, if that's the case, like, I don't mind him being primarily the same. Come on, just let me up here. Yeah, thank you. I wouldn't mind him being exactly the same with, like, the odd tweak. I don't think he needs chaos abilities to be Shadow the Hedgehog in a fighting game because he didn't have that in the original. He did it in the multiplayer game, like in the multiplayer of Adventure 2, but like everyone had those abilities. Like Sonic doesn't have Sonic Wind in Smash, so why should Shadow have Chaos Spear? Well, maybe Shadow's neutral could be Chaos Spear, even though he still uses the homing attack anyway, and Knuckles doesn't, and yet Knuckles has the homing attack as an assist trophy. But I digress. I'm convinced that Shadow will get in, and Tails is a maybe. So that's where I stand right now in terms of like that, because no one knew that third parties were going to get another rep at all, if they already had one, and now it seems more possible than ever that it's going to be possible. And I think if there was any third-party franchise that was going to get more than one rep, it was going to be Sonic. It's like the second biggest franchise in the world, or at least it used to be, compared to Mario. So it's like, yeah, why not throw in Shadow or Tails? Because Tails makes sense, it was the second ever character introduced, and it's Sonic's best friend and stuff. Whereas Shadow makes sense because it's like Sonic's biggest rival, in a way, and also the second most popular character, in a way as well, because, I mean, even Sonic Boom references that fact many a times, especially in the Season 1 episode where Shadow first appears. But we could still be wrong. Shadow could also just not appear, and that is totally fine. I'm 100% convinced, though, like, he hasn't been proven to be an assist trophy. Knuckles is in it now as an assist trophy, so it kind of feels like they are leading towards, hey, the new assist trophy for the Sonic franchise is Knuckles, and your new fighter is Shadow. Here you go. Tails might not appear at all. I don't mind that. But if he was a fighter as well, that'd be pretty cool. I just don't see him being the Echo Fighter. I think Tails could have more uniqueness than Shadow, in the sense that Tails is a fox and not a hedgehog, where Sonic's a hedgehog. That said, they are pretty much alike in this game anyway, but... Anyway, so that's just sort of summarizing, like, some of my thoughts on the Direct. Of course, there was also 3 other characters revealed. Chrom as an Echo Fighter, which is like, okay, they revealed more than just 2 characters. So in my mind, like, this Direct was going to be 1 character, 1 brand new character, and if we're lucky, if we play nicely, they might be generous enough to give us a Echo Fighter, a separate Echo Fighter. And sure enough, yeah, they did. They gave us a brand new fighter, and they gave us an Echo Fighter, and then they were like, here, you can have another 2 Echo Fighters for you, in Chrom and Dark Samus, and it's like, well, we saw this coming, but we didn't think it was coming now. So that was unexpected. But I'm very glad to see more fighters revealed already, and it's 2 of the ones that everyone sort of heavily suspected. Very cool, very cool. Chrom finally got his time. I don't care about Fire Emblem, I don't care about Metroid, but again, like, for the people who do, very happy for them. And then they had to go and throw another new fighter in our face at the very end of it with King K. Rool, and it's like, boys and girls, it's time to play. King K. Rool is here today. It was like, holy shit, they went and did it, the madmen. So safe to say, I'm pretty excited for Smash Ultimate. And that's only with 5 new characters announced, on top of Splatoon girl and boy from Splatoon 1, the Inkling, sorry, I couldn't remember the name. Ridley, sorry, microphone, headphone wire. We got Inkling, Ridley, and then Dizzy as the first Echo Fighter, like, new Echo Fighter. And then we've got these fucking fly! Oh, it went for my nose. And then we got 5 new fighters, so we're on 8 now. And it's like, what the fuck? Sakurai said, don't expect too many new fighters. We have 8 already. 8! I knew they put Echo Fighters in there and, like, labeled them for the specific purpose of, hey, we're gonna give you a lot more Echo Fighters, so that, 1, that you're okay with us giving you clones, and 2, we can, like, pump the roster up quite a bit. Oh yeah, Sonic and Tails. Now, this seems like the way to finish. The classic duo. I'm actually gonna try and keep these 2 for the rest of the game, because I feel like it would be only fitting to finish the game with Sonic and Tails, considering that they are the main 2 characters. I might swap out Tails for Ray if I can help it. I'm gonna try not to hit too many boxes along the way. But yeah, so that was like the big announcements, but I mean, like, there was so much more shit announced in the Direct as well. I was gonna write down notes, but then I realized I wasn't gonna be looking at my computer at all during this whole thing. Like, I'm looking at my TV screen, which is in front of me. Oh, I need to go this way. Okay. That seems a little bit different. Cool. I've also noticed that whenever you're Sonic and Tails in Encore mode, you unfortunately can't use Tails to carry you if you're Sonic and Tails. That's kind of suckish. Sorry, there's something that has just appeared in my mouth and I'm hoping it's not the fly. I don't know, I might have just eaten fly, it's hard to say. Right, yeah, they announced a shit ton more things, like, they announced new game modes, like new ways to smash, chargeable final smashes, toggable stage hazards, like, so many things, and they're like hiding a single player mode from us. Like, they told us the classic mode is coming back, and then they showed us the menu of the game and all this other shit, and it's like, oh my god. It's so, I'm so excited, like, it's, you guys don't understand, like, Smash Bros is, like, next to, like, Sonic and Pokemon, like Smash Wii U has got to be, like, one of my favorite games of all time. Like, I had a blast playing that game, and, like, my favorite franchises are like Sonic number 1, Pokemon number 2, Mario 3rd, and then I don't really know where I go from there. I guess technically that means Smash would be 4th, because I never really considered it, like, it is a franchise, but the games are so fucking few and far between, like, it's hard to consider them anything but just like this magical game that comes out once every 5 or so years, or more. So it's hard to even consider it a franchise. But it is, that's what it technically is. Whoa, no, I lost Sonic! Oh, you bitch, I didn't know that was there. And now I'm stuck. Alright, hang on, I wanna go check here. Ah, lightning shield. So yeah, we got a bunch of news today, and it's all pretty good news, and I'm not at all disappointed. I mean, I don't really care for Simon Belmont or the other Belmont character, but at the same time, this isn't a game for me, this is a game for everyone, and like, even Shovel Knight got in the game. Like, Shovel Knight is an assist trophy, so like, we got that indie representation that we wanted, and we got Shovel Knight. Unfortunately, it's not his time to be a fighter, but you know what? I'm glad that he's acknowledged at all. Like, how good is it that we still got, I almost said Mighty, how good is it that we still got Shovel Knight in some capacity at all? I say, that's good enough, you know what? We don't need to, like, kick up a fuss about every fighter that doesn't get in and is an assist trophy instead of a fighter and all this other shit. You know, it's just the way it goes sometimes, and you know what? Having who we got as what we got, I am happy, and other assist trophies include, like, Crystal from Star Fox, and we got a new, what's it called, Animal Crossing assist trophy with Cap'n. So, kind of leads into the belief that Isabelle might still be a character, or an Echo Fighter, or Villager. Very possible. I don't really play Animal Crossing that much. Matthew did buy me Animal Crossing for the 3DS. But it would be nice to see Isabelle, because just more representation for a good franchise. Yeah, like, just so many things, like more Pokeball items and stuff. Alolan Executor was kind of weird. More items as well, a lot of really cool ones. None of this stuff I'm going to show you in the video, like, I don't really feel like showing you screenshots over the gameplay of everything I'm talking about. Just go watch the direct if you haven't already. I assure you, it is worth it. And, yeah. Just, it is looking good. And you know what? Looking at my timer, this is going to be the finale, guys. I didn't think that I didn't know how long these episodes were going to last, because these final levels do take a while. But thankfully, I'm breezing right through them, and we are, according to my timer, we're almost about the 13-minute mark. So that means by the time we get through this episode, or this stage, and get towards like the ending and do the final boss and all that, we'll have hit about 20 minutes. So that's a little bit over my normal time, but for a finale, that is fine. I'm happy enough with that. So yeah, this is it. And yeah, I don't really know where we're gonna go from here in terms of like the Smash Bros. News. Like, what else can they do? Like, honestly, who else can they announce at this point? Like, I said to you guys there, like, the door is now open that, like, oh, whoops, that, like, anyone can be a fighter, basically, at this point. I didn't want this at all. I don't want this. Let me go. So I believe, I mean, it still might not happen, but I'm holding out so much hope now that it's so clear that Ultimate was heavily inspired by the Smash Bros. Ballot that was held for Wii U, for Wii U. It's so painfully clear that that's the case. And so I have decently high hopes, especially considering that most characters that are like fan-requested ones are getting in. I think it's finally going to be Banjo-Kazooie's time. Now, I know I did make that video a while ago where I did get a bit salty that Bayonetta got in instead of Banjo as the final character. But you know what? In a way, it was kind of a meme. Like, I didn't fake the reaction at all. I was kind of annoyed. But at the same time, like, you know, I guess I knew somewhere deep down that Banjo wasn't going to be in Smash Wii U. I was just holding out hope because of, like, Phil Spencer saying that he would allow him and all that other stuff, even though it's not, like, 100% down to him. But between the ballot and the fact that Microsoft and Nintendo have a really big partnership right now, and they're, like, all buddy-buddy, amongst many other things, I am convinced now more than ever that Banjo's gonna get his time at last. I mean, hell, fucking Ditto is a Pokeball item at last. Like, what was it, Melee? Smash Melee? He was gonna be a Pokeball item that transforms into the same fighter that you're currently playing as. They finally went and did it, the mad bastards. They've put that in Smash Ultimate. That is so cool. I didn't see that coming at all. And yet, here we are. I'm gonna switch to Tails and see what's over here. anything good. It's a bunch of... oh! Hang on, let me get Ray here and switch out. Knuckles and thing. Yeah, okay, I got Sonic back. That's the main one I wanted to keep. I wanted to keep Sonic. Because this is Sonic's time to shine. I haven't got to play much of Sonic in this Encore mode ever since getting the Chaos Emeralds. I don't think, anyway. I've mostly been just Ray or Tails and flying through the whole thing. Just checking what those boxes were. Oh boy. But yeah, sorry about the Smash Bros. Tangent. I just really wanted to talk about it, and I didn't know who else to talk about it with other than you guys. And I know this will not be relevant once, like, probably a week from now, or even whenever the game comes out. And that kind of dates this episode and makes it kind of inferior to the other ones, because the other ones have been quite, I think, decent, where I've just talked about either the game or my opinions on other Sonic-related media and stuff like that there. Whereas this one has been just a topic of a game that is coming out right, sort of like in this coming year, and news that is still to come out about that game, so I do apologize if this is now irrelevant to you in the future. Where am I? Whoa, what the fuck? That was entirely new. Cool, okay. So that area that was once just a teleport back to the beginning is now a special stage. Very cool, and quite an easy to access one too at that. Oh wait, no, hold on, I want off this ride, I want to go up here. Where can I go from here? This way. Oh, it worked! Whoa, okay. This is getting a little harder to traverse. It's definitely taking me a bit longer to get through here, but we do have one more of these rooms to go. We are almost done here. I reckon the ending's probably gonna be the same. Oh, I can't go that way. But you never know. The boss fight's probably gonna be the same as well, unfortunately. But we are gonna beat this game with all 5 characters. As mentioned in like the last episode or so, I do like how this game feels like a true adventure now. The fact that you get to run with all 5 characters. Like, it feels like everyone's in on this together, trying to help each other out. And you know what? That feels very rewarding to play as. If you ask me, in a way, Encore feels like the definitive way to play Sonic Mania. And like, the game itself is pretty damn good. In my opinion, Sonic Mania is a fantastic piece of kit, as it were. Even beats out my favorite game of Sonic 2, or at least my favorite 2D game of Sonic 2. At least in my opinion. Down we go. And it doesn't really do all that much different than what, you know, it's been known for in the past. It just does it well. And that's all you really needed in the end, wasn't it, Sonic? You just needed a solid title under your belt with a dedicated, passionate team. And you know what? You got it in the end, buddy. Okay, here we go. Final boss time. Well, one of the 2 final bosses. Here we are. Thankfully, I've got a shit ton of rings, so this should be a breeze right here. Unfortunately, I do have to make it piss easy for myself, but that's okay. Alright, let's fucking do this! And then we got the Egg Riviere probably at the end as well. Just walk into him. Very nice. I think that fly has left me alone. I might have actually eaten it, I have no idea. I don't know. In between that cut, like, I never got anything out of my mouth. Unfortunately, I might have eaten the fly on camera. Whoops. Okay, I tried to avoid those. I was able to outspeed them and couldn't actually do anything about it. But yeah, like, okay, so that's what I was talking about, Encore mode. Yeah, so, think about it. So, Sonic Mania was about £16-15 when it came out here in the UK. I don't know what that is in American, I don't know what price they sold it for over in America, or in euros or any other currencies, but here it was about £16, at least on the PlayStation 4. Sonic Mania Plus, physical edition. About 25, maybe 30, I can't remember. I bought for the Switch, so Nintendo tax does naturally make it a bit dearer. This is it. Oh, it's going for just the regular ending. Wait, no it's not. Eggman. Whoa, whoa, hold on. Eggman's escaping. There he is. Wait, did everyone just go super? Oh, what? There's no cutscene? You kidding? But Eggman got sucked into the thing. The Phantom Ruby. What does that ending mean? Well, there we go. Sonic Mania Plus is 100% completed. I feel good about that. But yeah, let me just finish up what I was saying there if I can remember. Yeah, so the game was about 15, 16 pounds when it came out over here in the UK. And you got yourself a full game with Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, all its playable characters, and what, 14 zones, even if some of them are reimagining, something like that. I don't know if that's the right number, but I'm just sort of guessing from like what they were saying when they were releasing the game. That's pretty good money. And then Sonic Mania Plus, oh damn bit of hair, look at this piece of shit here. Mania Plus was £4. £4 for the PS4. Don't know about the other systems, but £4 if I wanted to upgrade my PS4 version. So that's essentially £20 for a full Sonic game with a new game plus mode that adds revamped versions of the original stages that you played, 2 new playable characters, which gives you more replayability for all the stages, both the new versions and the old versions, and a new way to play with all 5 characters. £4. I didn't expect DLC for this game at all, but I am beyond glad that that happened, and I think it was a solid piece of DLC, and I'm so happy that I got it, and I'm so happy that I got the physical edition, so happy I got the collector's edition, and I cannot wait for any potential sequels that this company make. I am so ready. And hopefully, Sonic Team, if they can manage, can hopefully get a decent 3D title in some time in the future. I hope, anyway. This is my favorite franchise of all time. I know it's a laughingstock of a franchise, and I know people say that the fans of the franchise are the most toxic in the world. I don't care. I like this series. Sonic has always been a very likable character to me. I don't really think that people portray him in the right light. I don't think even Sega portray him in the right light anymore. Like, ever since Sonic Colors, he's been overly cocky and overly cartoony. Like, the writing hasn't been that good. But yeah, in general, I'm just glad to be a part of this franchise and play the games, and I can't wait to play some more of them. I still have Adventure 2 to finish on the channel, and maybe I'll do some more Sonic games on the channel at some point. But if not, I'll probably live stream some of them at some time. So if you're not following my Twitch, go down description, find the link to my Twitch, or just go to twitch.tv/WeeAddy. So yeah, that was Sonic Mania Plus. I will go ahead and end the video here unless there's something extra to show you. So thank you so much for watching, my friends. Oh, never mind. I'm cutting off my outro here. There's the ending I was looking for. You're too cool. Oh, God. Well, it's not quite the ending I was hoping for, but there we are. All right. Awesome. Alright, so I've just beaten the game again with no Chaos Emeralds. Let's see if our ending changes at all. We got all 5 characters to the end of the game this time as well. Oh. That was different. What about the end of the credits? Very nice. Okay. Yeah, no Chaos Emeralds. And there we go. With that, we have 100% of the game with no Chaos Emeralds and all the Chaos Emeralds. Thank you so much for watching, my friends, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.